Alright guys, do you want to find out more about a moderately priced mid-range professional light that ranks up there with the likes of the Aputure 120D? Stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about a more professional grade cob light from Godox, which is the model VL200. In my previous videos, I was reviewing low-cost, budget-friendly versions of these style cob lights. So this go around, I wanted to pick something that was a little bit higher in price, but still a budget version of something like the Aputure 120D or even the Aputure 300 that has a lot of the same features without being $750 plus. Now, Godox has positioned their VL lineup of lights to be a professional grade light that can be used in studio settings, in the field settings for doing photography, video, pretty much anything that you can think of using these lights for. They're using a typical standard Bowens mount, that way you can put any type of softbox or reflector dish on this unit, which is going to make it versatile for any situation that you're going to use it in. Now, as far as temperature goes, this light is dialed in at 5600 Kelvin, so you're going to get that nice daylight temperature from this unit. Now, this light comes standard with a bunch of features that you're used to seeing on more expensive lights like the Aputure. First and foremost is the ballast remote control system. This is a pretty big unit. It's about the same size as what you're going to see on your Aputure lights, and it also has a place to install 2 V-mount batteries. That way you can use this light in the field, on the go, just anywhere you need to go that you're not going to have access to plug-in power, and you can be fully battery operated. You're also going to get a standard remote control that you can use at a distance from the light. That way you can change the settings without having to run over to the ballast every single time you want to change the settings. Godox has also offered a companion app that you can put on your Android or Apple device. That way you can also control this light remotely without the need for the remote control. Alright, all the things you're going to get in this kit are the light, you're going to get all of your powering cable, you're going to get your wireless remote, you're going to get your remote ballast, you're going to get your Bowens reflector mount, you're also going to get a nice square duffel style bag to carry all this in. That way when you're going from shoot to shoot, you're going to be able to do so much easier with a bag that has a compartment for everything in this kit. Now, this light comes in at $550 and is quite a bit cheaper than its Aputure counterpart or any of the other counterparts in the higher price ranges without really lacking the features. Godox has done a great job with this light, providing a good value for anyone who wants a professional grade light without spending in excess of $700, $800, $900. Now, for anyone who wants more technical numbers of this light, those are pretty much going to go as follows. Using a soconic meter, this light measures at 5,570 Kelvin, which is fairly accurate for the 5600K rating that Godox gave the light. The max brightness came in right at 8,470 lux, or f8, at ISO 100 and 1 1/50th of a second shutter. As a comparison, the Aputure 120D measures at around 10K lux at 100% brightness. Color correction comes in at only 0.4G. If this is something you were worried about, you can use a very slightly green filter or gel, which could eliminate this altogether, but for the most part should not even be really noticed. One of the things that impressed me most about this light is that it was advertised at a 96 CRI. Using the soconic meter, we were able to see that it actually has a rating of 97.1, so it is fairly a bit more accurate than what the advertised rate was. The light also has a pretty good R9, R13 and R15 range, so it should help tremendously with how skin tones show up on camera. The VL200 has a very slight oversaturation in the magenta range, which is nice long term since many of the LED lights get a more greenish hue over time, so starting out with a slight bit more of the magenta on a new light will help extend the color balance over time. The SSI compared to D55 Daylight Standard or Noon Sky Standard is 73, which is a great score for a lower budget light of this type, and within a point or two of the more expensive counterparts. Now, I think Godox has done a great job positioning this light in a way that it's going to be a nice happy medium for someone who wants a professional grade light that's above the $200 range, but still under that $700 or $800 range, and still be able to do a lot of the same things that you would do with those more expensive lights. Now, from a feature standpoint, this light has everything that I would look for in a light for how I use it in my studio setup, as well as something that I could take out with me if I decide to go do any photography, work, or anything of that nature. Now, something I do also want to mention about this light is the fan noise, or lack thereof. Godox did an excellent job of using an extremely quiet fan that puts out very little audible noise, at least nothing that my microphones are able to pick up. And this is something that the entire VL lineup has been known for so far. Now overall, I'm extremely impressed with this light. This is absolutely going to be my main go-to light for now on, as it has every feature that I look for in a light of this type. I absolutely recommend this light for anyone who wants something in the style of an Aputure without spending that kind of money, but also doesn't want to cheap out and go with a super low budget light. Coming in at $550, this should be a decent priced budget light for anyone. Now I can honestly say that in this price point, I don't think there is a better cob light option than the Godox VL200. Alright guys, as always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as it helps the channel tremendously. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification icon. That way you get updates on any future camera related, video related, computer related video releases. If you have any comments, please post down in the comments section below. If you have any questions about this light or anything else for this matter, don't hesitate to ask. There will be a link to this light in my description for anyone looking to purchase it or get more information on it. Alright guys, until next time.